Defense news in a nutshell, your fortnightly guide to all that's happening in MINDEF and the SAF in under 5 minutes. Here's what happened from the 29th of August to the 11th of September. A more positive national service or NS experience for full-time national servicemen will strengthen the NS system to better serve Singapore and Singaporeans. Come November 2016, pre-enlistees will be able to indicate their interest in 33 NS vacations within the SAF and the home team during their pre-enlistment medical screening. Proposed by the Committee to Strengthen NS, this new initiative encourages servicemen to take greater ownership of their roles for a more meaningful NS experience. To maintain the SAF's and home team's operational edge, operational needs of the vacations remain the primary consideration in the deployment of enlistees. Interest in a particular vocation, physical fitness and suitability will also be factored in before each enlistee is assigned to a vocation.
We do believe that every vocation plays a role in NS, and our servicemen will learn valuable skills in NS regardless of the vocations that they are deployed to, and they can contribute in a meaningful way to the defence of Singapore.
For more details on indicating vocation interest and the various NS vocations, log on to the following website. Given the frequency of natural disasters in Asia, it is critical for countries in the region to be able to conduct joint relief operations effectively should a disaster occur. To that end, all 18 ASEAN Defence Ministers Meeting Plus or ADMM Plus nations came together for the ADMM Plus Military, Medicine and Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Relief exercise in Chonburi, Thailand. Some 2,000 personnel, 7 helicopters and 4 ships, as well as military, medical, engineering and search and rescue teams and assets were involved in the exercise, which saw the conduct of search and rescue operations, evacuation of casualties and the delivery of medical aid to affected areas. The exercise tested the operating procedures under the newly established ASEAN Centre for Military Medicine.
I think in the ADMM Plus, when we get the militaries to come together, we continue to build confidence, we strengthen defence relations, and we develop real joint capability. And we need to continue to keep up this good work.
40 years of strong ties and mutual support underscore the special relationship between Singapore and Brunei. Since 1976, both countries have enjoyed close defence relations, and this long-standing relationship has deepened through regular interactions such as bilateral exercises, visits and professional exchanges. During his 2-day official visit to Brunei to commemorate the 40th anniversary of bilateral defence relations between the two countries, Minister for Defence Dr. Ng Eng Hen had an audience with the Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam, His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Muizzaddin Wadaullah, and called on the Crown Prince and Senior Minister at the Prime Minister's Office of Brunei Darussalam, His Royal Highness Prince Haji Al-Muhtadi Billah.
It's been 40 years of defence ties, and we've built up very good relations. From SAF and Royal Bruneian Armed Forces, we have many exchanges and bilateral exercises. This is a very special and precious relationship that we have with the Bruneian Defence Forces, and we want to make sure that that continues.
As part of the visit, Dr. Ng witnessed the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding concerning Defence Technology Cooperation, marking the start of formal cooperation between the two countries in defence technology. The memorandum will provide a framework for both countries to work together and develop new defence technologies and capabilities. Dr. Ng also visited the 35th edition of Exercise Pelican, a bilateral naval exercise involving the Republic of Singapore Navy and the Royal Brunei Navy.
It was a good exercise and built confidence on both sides. Helicopters on each side, landing on each other's ships. It's a simple maneuver, but it speaks volumes of the trust and the interoperability between both our militaries.
Swift, versatile and agile, helicopters can be deployed in a wide range of operations, including search and rescue and counter-terrorism. President Tony Tan Keng Yam witnessed firsthand the capabilities of the Super Puma helicopter during his visit to Sembawang Air Base and was briefed on how the RSAF stands ready 24/7 to respond to civil emergencies and threats to security.
At any one time, if we get activated to save lives or casualty out at sea, we will get airborne within 15 minutes and bring him to the nearest hospital. We are also on high readiness state for counter-terrorism operations.
Dr. Tan noted that in light of the threat of terrorism that Singapore faces, it is even more important that the SAF is capable and operationally ready at all times.
we face the threat of terrorist attack on Singapore. So we have to be prepared, and I'm glad that the SAF, including the RSAF, which keeps our skies clear and safe for Singapore, continue to upgrade its capabilities.
For more details on these stories, visit mindev.gov.sg. Well, that's our defense news in a nutshell. Get to know us more through one of our social media channels. This is Charmaine for Power 98, signing off.